What's up YouTube, Nitro Kid 98 here, back with another video today, and I'm going to be explaining to you how I got away from the Eclipse game, from working on those to the SRT4. It was a complete accident. I didn't actually foresee me getting an SRT4. Anybody that's followed me on YouTube, or anybody that actually knows me at all, I started off with the white Eclipse, building the turbo build for it, and we decided to take it to the drag strip when it was all done, and I fell in love with that. I had a great time. So we bought some slicks, got out there, and actually got really competitive with it. And I trailered up, got a truck and everything. And we raced that whole season, not last year, but the year before. Let's see, the 2015 season. Great success. Car did really well. Never came home with a complete win, but it did very well. And so the 2016 season, I wanted to start it off a little different with building the white one up and not really getting rid of that setup. I wanted to put it in another car because I knew it had so much more to go, and I really wanted to explore just how strong that stop block was. So what we did is I had a Turbonetic 60 series turbo laying around. I decided to go on a couple Facebook groups that deal with Mitsubishi Eclipses and stuff, and posted up that I would be willing to trade this turbo, brand new inbox, for a shell. I wanted a 420A shell. It had to be a 5-speed shell. I don't want to do too much work. I pretty much want to drop my setup in it and go race. So it took about a month, and a guy hit me up that had a old Eclipse that had sat in a junkyard for 6 years. So we kind of talked back and forth. There was going to be some title issues. We wound up working those out, and I got the car. Thus, Busted was born. That's where Busted came from. So we got Busted kind of late in the season to throw a setup in it for the 2016 race season, but we pushed and pushed and pushed and got it done. What made it really hard is we was going to a standalone fuel setup, fuel cell and everything like that, where the white one didn't have that, so it took a little bit longer to get all that done. And the fact that when we bought it, we was under the impression it had a built engine, which it didn't, which was more wasted time. But anyway, so we put that setup in Busted. We missed the very first race of the season, but we wound up getting it done. We raced the rest of the season, not very much success at all. Busted was a complete pain in the ass, mostly for the fact that we did kind of slap that setup in it, and like, I think I literally swapped those out in like 2 days time. I built the whole fuel setup in like a day, and for what it was and the time that we had to do it, it did really well. When Busted ran, Busted was a car to beat. I mean, it would blow your mind. A lot of people didn't think and believe me when I said it was a stop block car. So anyway, we decided what we wanted to do is sell Busted and just go balls out on the white car, build a nice setup. Fully built bottom end. I already got a race head sitting at the house still today. Fully built, ported, polished, everything. And do that so as more money comes in, we can do better turbo setups and stuff and grow over the years. We have a good solid foundation. And so we put the Busted up for sale for $3,500. Yeah, I know that's a little pricey, but it came with slicks, everything. Pretty much get this car, do a couple little small things. The gauges and stuff didn't work no more, and replace stuff like that and go race, go have fun. It's ready to roll. We had a couple bites, but mostly people just want to text back and forth for 10 minutes and then stop texting and just be done with it, which kind of got really annoying at a point because you get so many of those when you go to post something up for sale. So anyway, one day out of the blue, a guy hits me up on Facebook Messenger and says, hey, I got a WRX Impreza, I would be willing to trade you. It's an 04. I want to trade you for that car. So at this point, I'm like, yeah, there's no way this guy wants to trade me this for Busted. This thing, it was white, looked really good. It was on coilovers. Not a bad looking car. Wasn't super clean. You can tell they took it through some mud. But in my mind, I'm like, there's no way they're in their right mind wanting to trade this for Busted. Yeah, Busted's pretty quick and it's got some good stuff on it, but Busted looks like a pile of shit. I'm going to be honest with you. So we talked for a little bit, and he wanted a build list of what was on it, a build sheet. what's all in that car. So at that point, like, nope, I'm done. I ain't even going to continue talking. As soon as he gets out, I know he's out. Apparently, he missed the part of it being a stop block. You know what? No big deal. You know, we'll just call it a miss. So anyway, I don't message him back. We don't talk. 2.5 weeks go by, and out of the blue, he messages me back. Hey man, you never sent me that build sheet, that build list. So at that point, I was like, you know what? This guy just might be serious. Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna send him the list. Before I did it, I asked him, said, hey, are you still wanting to trade the Subaru? He said, no. I already got rid of it, but I have an SRT4 I'd be willing to trade, 03. And at that point, I'm all ears. At that point, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get my ass in the seat of that SRT4, which it is now. And so I sent him the build sheet. We talked back and forth for 2 or 3 days, and we agreed to meet up Friday, 6:30, somewhere, and I don't remember exact time. Look at each other's cars, and we'll decide for sure if we want to trade. Friday comes, we go over to the shop, which the SRT4 is kept at. It's at my father's house. And we're there at 6:30. Next thing we know, it's 7 o'clock. He ain't showed up. Next thing you know, it's 7:15. So I decided to go ahead and text him. Hey, man, where are you at? We're here waiting. Nothing happened. No text back. Well, about 7:30, no text back. 7:45, he finally hits us up. Man, I'm on my way. Sorry. I had to go back to the house for something. All right, I'm cool with that. Well, about that time, 8 rolls around, then 8:30 rolls around. I text him back, and I texted him back at 8 o'clock, let him, give me an ETA of how long you're going to be. Never got a text back. So at 8:30 rolled around, we went ahead and headed home. I'm going to go home, go to bed. This guy jerked their chain, set us up. He's not showing up. So we go home. I get a shower and everything. It's about 9:15, because we don't live far at all from my dad's. About 9:15, I get a phone call from my father. Hey, there's a truck with a trailer out in the yard. I think they're here. So in my mind, like, no way. This might actually go down. So I throw my clothes on, rush over there. We talk back and forth for a little bit. I see the SRT4. It looks pretty clean on the inside. I seen it said 201,000 miles on the odometer, which scared the shit out of me. So we ask about that. He says, yeah, it's got a motor swapped in it and trans, got 50,000 miles, no grinds, no pop outs, the third gear problem. Most SRT4s have, this one doesn't. All right, cool. So anyway, we go down to the shop, we fire up Busted. As soon as he hears it start camming out, he's sold. He's ready to trade. So we swap titles, which this title that he gave me is from where he had already filed for a duplicate title. So it was another filing for duplicate title and transferring the title at the same time, which kind of sketched me out just a little bit. So anyway, we wind up go ahead and doing the trade. I go home, go to bed. I get up early Saturday morning to go look at the SRT4, and as soon as I pull it out of the shop, I understand why he was late. Because the SRT4 is not in good shape. I really wish I'd have documented it a little bit better, but it was in pretty sad shape. I had to sand the bugs off the front bumper. The hood was cracking and peeling. It was missing the passenger side skirt. No boost gauge. It was missing quite a bit of stuff. But I didn't give a shit. I finally got an SRT4, and I was willing to do whatever it took to get it in good, clean looking, running shape. And we have. And throughout the build, I've fallen in love with the SRT4 more than I originally thought I would had I got my hands on one. And that's kind of how the transition from Eclipse to SRT4 happened. I did not expect Busted to trade for an SRT4. Till this day, my friends are still not sure how I pulled that off, and neither am I. Busted was not a bad car, but Busted had the name Busted for a reason. It wasn't pretty. And a lot of times, it wasn't reliable either. It would get you to a really good race, like it would win all day, get you to like the big race, and then just not start on the starting line. Something stupid would happen, blow a fuse, just something, just enough to take a little bit of time to figure out to get you DQ'd, which means disqualified. So that's how it happened for all my Eclipse brothers out there that have wondered why I strayed away. I've got my head really deep into the SRT4. I've fallen in love with it, and through that I have found that I would like to do other ventures other than just the the story. I hope y'all guys enjoyed the story. I hope you enjoyed the video, even though it's just me driving my SRT4, telling you how I got the SRT4, which I love my SRT4. But anyways, guys, give this video a like. I hope you enjoyed it. There's a button either here or here. It says subscribe. You need to hit that, and at this point there's probably some other videos popping up, and you need to click on one of those and watch it too, because it's going to be absolutely awesome, like this video was. Maybe I think it was cool. And you also need to drop a comment, guys, if you have any questions. This has been Nitro Kid 98, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.